The Imola circuit might be the shortest track in the first 4 rounds of the E1 Championship, but that does not mean it is short in challenges. The narrow width of this old-school F1 circuit combined with the punishing curbs meant that going fast is not for the faint-hearted. Alvin Yak and Colin Lee might have clocked numerous laps around this 4.909km circuit during practice, but they still approached race day with great caution.
We definitely had a lot of time on sims, practice throughout the night if we can, trying to learn a new setup because you're on a different track, a tighter track, so the challenges was there.
Definitely Imola has a very high speed and the curbs are high. When you hit the curb, you may damage your car. For last night, we doing overtime in order to get preparation for this race.
Alvin's race 1 was a great injection of morale boost after a disastrous outing in Dubai. Starting from P9, he drove a strong race and stayed out of trouble to finish in 7th place.
Well, race 1 went pretty well for me. I carried a good pace. We tried to conserve the tyres a bit and to not have too many incidents with other drivers. So yeah, I'm quite satisfied with the results.
Things unfortunately weren't so lucky for Colin, as although he had a clean getaway on the starting stages of the race, things went from bad to worse at the blink of an eye.
So for race 1 goal for me, definitely not that good. It's a disaster. Someone spun in front of me. I tried to avoid, I couldn't. I hit into him and he dragged me along. I hit the barrier. I lost my front wing and my suspension, and which cost me a very bad position, far back.
While starting on P20 for race 2 wasn't buying Colin any favours, he wasn't going to throw in the towel just yet. The bold strategy chosen for this race has worked well for him to finish in the middle of the pack.
So in race 2, I started far from the back. We tried about the strategy of no pit stop, and in the final I tried to fought for it and I finished in position 8.
Alvin also ran the same strategy and was closing into the podium positions in the final legs of the race. While the final lap drama had tensed up the whole team, Alvin managed to nurse the car home to bring back a 7th place.
Well, for race 2, pace was definitely good. We did a no-stop strategy, tried to run on hard tyres and last out the whole race. Although we were actually catching up to the front pack, I think we were in P5, but the tyres was actually degrading. The other cars were actually catching up on me. And then unfortunately on the last lap I had a puncture, so I lost a couple of positions, but we got it back.
After 4 rounds, Wulf Virtual Racing Team still maintains 8th in the overall team standings with 71 points in hand. The next track that awaits them is yet another infamous European track famed for its picturesque location and the sheer speed, Spa-Francorchamps.
Well, I think of the Imola race in general, it went pretty well for us. I did score some points for the team and I'm quite happy about it. And the upcoming race is in Spa. It's one of the most well-known tracks in the world, so I think that will be quite challenging as well.
So I'm quite happy for the result in Imola and I'm looking forward to race in Spa.